I'm Kate, that's Jamie, and this is Two Dumb Bees.
Join us as we navigate the realms of the supernatural and unravel the quirks of pop culture.
Come scroll with us.
Trails our planet. Like it follows us. It's in the same gravitational pull. That's how we're going to get the one coming up here.
Gotcha.
We're stealing it for a little while.
That's cool. I guess I didn't realize that's how it worked.
I had no idea.
Hello, Dumb Bee besties. Welcome back. We are here to talk about so much stuff, actually, today.
It's random podcast day. We got some kind of random things for you.
I just feel like a lot happened when we were covering Chimp Crazy. So I was really excited to talk my face off.
It's kind of cool doing like, I don't know, like a documentary in between, because doing news and trying to keep up with it every week, it doesn't always work out. There's not always a good story.
No, or something that we actually are interested in.
Right.
Yeah, just makes it more fun. Let's start out with, do you know who Moodang is?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I need you. I will show you who Moodang is. And after we're done, you need to look at all of the TikToks, okay? She is a pygmy hippo. And she's sassy. She's a sassy.
Oh, is that what is she the one that you had sent me the video of earlier, biting the leg?
Yes.
Okay.
She is a TikTok sensation. She's adorable.
They actually had a little pygmy hippo at the zoo that we went to. It was in like Alto.
Stop.
Like, near Grand Rapids. It's where we petted the giraffes.
Oh, I'm going. I have to go. We have to go. Oh no. This is like the world's biggest secret.
No, it's great. It's just this like little hidden place. It was totally worth a drive.
Oh no. Well, cat's out of the bag, y'all.
And
you
they
can
have
go see.
That's also where they have the gigantic bird cage where you get the little bird seed stick and you get to go in and catch the freaking parakeets.
We must go.
I got pooped on once, but I was fine with it.
That's fine. Yeah.
There's somewhere to wash your hands. It's fine.
I mean, I've stepped in like a whole cow poop. So a little bird. I've been pooped on by many birds, so it's fine.
Right? At least these birds are well taken care of. They're probably like nothing bad in the poo.
Right. So Moodang, she's so cute. She's become really popular, and her name means bouncy pork or bouncy pig. Isn't that so cute?
I love it. That's adorable. She is kind of like a little bouncy pig. Or the way they like run.
Yeah, she's jiggly and shiny. Her name was chosen through a public poll with over 20,000 people voting for Moodang, translating to bouncy pork or bouncy pig. But yeah, so cute. They've seen like a surge. I didn't write any of the stuff down, but they like saw a surge of people coming to the zoo in Thailand to see her. And people are misbehaving, so they're having problems with that. And like now there's like a bunch of cameras and there's time limits. But honestly, just watch her on TikTok and support the zoo. And, you
Right.
know, it's annoying. Okay, well, that's that about mooting.
Oh, did
She
you get
was,
to the part where she's endangered?
oh, yeah, the pygmy hippo is an endangered species with only about 2,000 to 2,500 mature individuals remaining as of 2015. That was 10 years ago. So
Oh, update thy records.
this is from Wikipedia.
WTF.
Their number are continuing to decline as they are hunted for bushmeat and their habitat is destroyed. Bushmeat, people are eating them?
Stop.
Why are you? Please don't eat them.
Just leave them alone. Probably. Let's stop killing everything. That'd be great.
They are smaller than a common hippopotamus and are primarily found in West Africa and countries such as Liberia, Syria, Sierra Leone, Guinea, and the Ivory Coast. So
So I'm assuming that this zoo is like trying to breed them, get the population up a little bit.
seems like it because she's like a baby. So, but yeah, I love her. It's so cute. I love all the memes and I love her spirit.
She
She's
looks like a
feisty.
handful.
Hmm. I love it.
Yeah. I did want to PSA everyone because I gave you fake news, I think.
Oops.
Um, because I had read an article that seemed legit. It said that the Boeing astronauts came back on the shuttle, the Starliner, or whatever its name was, that they were having issues with. And that is not true, because I now have seen way more articles and one from like NPR saying that no, the astronauts are still there and they're not coming back until February of 2025. So, my apologies.
I blame what is that? Like the Berenstein Bear effect or whatever.
I know because now I can't, and I feel like we had sent it in one of our
Yeah,
chats. I could not find it for the life of
me. I
me.
couldn't find anything and I thought that I sent it to you. I think. So, but yeah, I feel the
It
same way as you
disappeared.
do. Yeah.
It deleted itself.
There's a glitch in the matrix or something. Okay. I'm so sorry. It's just it's so loud. It hurts. It's so weird.
Well, somebody's got to be having technical difficulties. You know how this goes.
Right? Yeah, we got you working and now here I am having my eardrum stabbed. It's fine. I, I shall prevail. Oh, the Mandela effect is what it's called.
Yeah,
Oops.
because what's that guy's name?
Nelson Mandela.
Yeah, the one that died in prison in a different country,
Well,
allegedly.
isn't the thing is that he didn't die? And that's
Yeah.
what the yeah, okay. I'm
Yeah.
like, wait, wow. You're like, yeah, that's literally what I'm saying.
But no, because he did in the original timeline. I blame the people at CERN. They're tampering with things that ought not be tampered with. and
Who?
Nelson Mandela came back to life. CERN, they're the one with the big Hadron Collider thing, and they want to smash the particles together because they found a particle that essentially to them proves that there are other realms or timelines, basically, and they want to open it. They want to try to open a portal with their atom smasher.
I okay.
I think they should not. I think they should just leave it alone, probably.
I don't know anything about that. It
Oh, let's
sounds
just Google
cool.
it.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty okay if they want to open up a timeline. Whatever. What else do we have to lose? The world's ending anyway.
Well, you got a point.
It could
Couldn't really
end in
get
like
that
a
much worse, right?
it could end in like a cool way.
What if there's like alien. What if aliens have taken over the planet in the other timeline or something? Now we just
Or
ripped
what
up
if
a.
the economy is better?
That'd be great.
We don't know. Whatever. Take everything we say with a grain of salt here.
Yeah.
But no, that is interesting. I'd never heard that. I will look that up.
The only reason I know about it is because I don't know, there was like some celestial event. Oh, when the eclipse was happening, they were turning their atom smasher back on, and all of the conspiracy theorists were in a tizzy.
I don't know what an eclipse, but
The
that seems a little woo
eclipse
woo
of the
though.
sun.
Well, I know what an eclipse is.
Oh.
Never mind. I'm just saying, like, what would that have to do with anything? That just seems like silly
Well, no, I'm not
scientifically.
saying that I think there was a correlation, but that's how I initially heard about
Ah,
it.
okay. Okay, I
Was
see
when
what you're
all the
saying.
conspiracy people were in a tizzy about him.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. I'm like, what? We are going to talk about one of the new Ryan Murphy shows about the Menendez brothers. We're not going to like cover the whole show or anything, but there's just a lot of controversy around this right now, which I found really interesting. And I used to be really into true crime. I'm not so much anymore, and I don't actually know that much about this case or anything. But I just found the circumstances and the fact that this is like a dramatization. It's not like a biopic or a docu-series. Like this is a dramatization. So that's also what made it interesting to me.
So, kind of like how they did. There's on Hulu the movie about Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Yes. Yes, that was a dramatization. That's not like total truth. There's a lot of liberties there with the creative direction.
Right.
So I'm going to give a trigger warning at the top of this
Yeah,
because
from what you said, it was.
it's graphic. It's pretty graphic, which, if you know anything about Ryan Murphy, is pretty on the nose. Ryan Patrick Murphy is an American television writer, director, and producer. He's created and produced many television series, including Nip Tuck, Glee, American Horror Story, and Pose. In 2018, he signed a development deal with Netflix worth up to $300 million.
Well, American Horror Story tells me all I need to know.
Right. Anything you can think of, movies, shows, he's produces, he directs, he does so many things. He says, I write about provocative things and controversial things, and my motto is never complain and never explain. Murphy told E! News. I didn't know they were making this at all, but apparently this had been in the works for a long time. And the Menendez brothers case is actually really like widely known because it was televised.
And there
It
is, like, in fact, a real documentary,
Oh,
right?
yes. There's many documentaries, there's many books. There's so many books about this because it happened in like the late 80s. So it happened a while ago. So a lot of people have been talking about it for a long time. And a lot of people feel a lot of different ways about this case. And anybody who's been in like a true crime space for a long time, you get like emotionally attached and stuff in weird ways to certain cases, and like certain cases like sit heavy on you when you hear about them and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of people have a lot of feelings about it, and a lot of people think that they should be out. But again, I don't really know that much about the case myself.
Yeah, I know, like, the bare minimum.
Now I see the guy from American Horror Story and Dahmer doing this, and it doesn't feel the same as like Jeffrey Dahmer, who was a serial killer. This doesn't feel the same because there's like documented abuse from the parents. I know that they were adults when they did this. They were 18 and 21. And they are portrayed, at least in this. I only watched the first episode. They are portrayed in this as spoiled little brats, kind of. But I don't know. Again, this is a dramatization, and I don't know them.
Right. And from my understanding of the case, the father was abusive.
Yeah. What really upset people about this dramatization is the insinuation of an incestual relationship between the brothers. Many viewers are mad that the show has taken two real life victims of traumatic and abusive incest and portrayed them as willingly entering into incestuous relationship with each other, because like that like didn't happen.
Okay, I was gonna say that that's not proven, right?
No. When the boys were like really young, like the oldest was like 8 and the other one was younger, he like did something to him, but it was because his dad did something, and it was kind of just like nothing like that. Robert Rand, who had covered the case as a reporter and has since written the definitive book on the trial, the Menendez murders, said that there is no credence to the incest rumors. I don't believe that Eric and Lyle Menendez were ever lovers. I think that's a fantasy that was in the mind of Dominic Dune, a reporter played by Nathan Lane in the show. Rand said to the Hollywood Reporter, rumors are going around that maybe there are some sort of weird relationship between Eric and Lyle themselves. But I believe the only physical contact they might have had is what Lyle testified, that when Lyle was 8 years old. I'm not repeating all that. But yeah. So
Oh,
again, yeah, are you reading it?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. But
That's messed up.
it is, but I would not say that that would means they had an incestuous relationship. I don't
No.
think that that's
No, that's trauma right there.
there's a lot Ryan Murphy had to say about this. I typed out he had a lot to say on the red carpet to like anybody who would listen, defending himself, and I have all of this written down, all of his quotes that I literally listened to and typed all of his words out. And it's a bunch of word salad. So Ryan Murphy says on the red carpet, I would say 60 to 65% of our show in the scripts and in the film form center around the abuse and what they claimed happened to them. And we do it carefully and we give them their day in court and they talk openly about it. In this age where people can really talk about sexual abuse, talking about it and writing about all points of view can be controversial. If you watch the show, what the show is doing is presenting the points of view and theories from so many points of view from so many people who were involved in the case. So, like, the way the show is written is that each episode is supposed to be from a different person's point of view.
Mm.
I get why showing that in something like this would be like really uncomfy to watch. And that's also kind of like the new horror. Like there's a lot of like new weird kind of horror that makes you just like feel like icky or like feel cringe because it makes you feel like
Right.
it's your point of view or like you're doing it like it's immersive almost. But so I get where he's going with this, and people who like Ryan Murphy, even though a lot of people think he just like is kind of gross. Like he's capitalizing off of some weird stuff and some weird fetishes and things. So,
I just think if you're gonna talk about true crime, keep it factual.
yeah, I think if you want to write your horror story, but I mean, everything he does, even in American Horror Story, is based off of stuff. But
Right.
I think a lot of it was that it was based on things that were old, right? Like anybody who would have been involved maybe isn't alive anymore. I mean, I could be wrong. I didn't watch all of them or whatever. But a lot of it is based around things that did happen, but this hits home because the subjects of this, I mean, they're alive. And there was backlash when he did Dahmer too, because subjects were still alive and the victims felt like they were being exploited, or the victims'
Right.
families. And I think that that's valid. Stop. But as the show as a whole, if you just are watching it as a show, it was pretty good. It was really graphic. The I only watched the first episode. If anybody else has seen it, please let us know and let me know what you think about it. But I
Yeah,
might
because I don't know if I'm gonna watch it.
yeah, I might watch the second episode because I did watch it and I liked it. But I guess he also has it. So this is on Netflix, but I guess he's a part of that Hernandez show on Hulu. And the Aaron Hernandez case is something I do know about a little bit and that I'm really interested in. And I heard that that is also just like really intense and
I don't know
also like
about
a
that.
dramatization. You Stephanie Harlow does a video on Aaron Hernandez. Actually, no, it's Crime Weekly. It's her and Derek. You should watch it. It's really
Okay.
good. It's really good. It's really interesting. Like the brain conditions that these professional football players and wrestlers and stuff get from like the head trauma over and over and over again. And like I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, you should
Well, yeah,
definitely.
wasn't that like the thing with Mike Tyson? They basically made him stop fighting because they were like, if you keep taking blows to the face, your brain is gonna be mush.
Well, I don't know, but it's like over time with brain injuries over and over the way that they do, it makes them like aggressive and mean, and a lot of the times they end up murdering people.
Oh,
Yeah, you should definitely watch that video. It
I'm
is a
going to
thing.
check that out for sure.
Yeah. Do you have some more fun space stuff for us?
I do, because I have found out we've been passed by an asteroid. I knew nothing about this. It's like a peanut shaped asteroid, and it whizzed by on September 17th. Um, it was a 1,150 foot long asteroid. So, like, the
And we didn't know
size.
about it?
No,
That's
they knew about it. I didn't know about it.
well, I feel like is that not something we tell the people of the world that it's happening?
Eh, we'll get there. Um, but yeah, basically, like, the size of a freaking skyscraper zoomed past at a whopping 19,842 miles per hour, which is roughly 26 times the speed of sound. Um,
That is so fast.
so fast, right?
Holy
Even if
shit.
we had been looking for it, we probably wouldn't have seen it.
No, right. Okay.
They said from original imaging that it appeared to be snowman or peanut shaped, but further imaging has shown that it is actually two smaller asteroids that at some point eons ago got stuck in each other's gravitational pull and are now gravitationally bound together.
Huh. They're
Asteroids mated for
besties.
life.
Cute.
um So the reason this was not publicized, I'm assuming, is because the scientists say that we were never in any danger um, of being hit. The asteroid kept a safe distance of 620,000 miles away. And while anything that comes within 4.6 million miles of Earth is considered potentially hazardous, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a concern. It just means that it's on our radar. They're watching it, but because they
Right.
can calculate its path so far in advance,
Oh, that's good to know.
but 4.6 million miles is basically when they start working on that projection, I guess.
Hmm. That's really cool.
But what I was really looking, because I stumbled upon these asteroids, by accident while I was looking for the upcoming asteroid because they say it is going to be like a second moon for like a couple months.
Oh,
Um it is going to get caught in our gravitational pull for a little while. It is going to be pulled from its normal orbit around the sun and it will orbit us in a horseshoe-shaped path for 2 months, coming up on September 29th and then continuing through November 25th. And then the sun's gravity will eventually pull it back into its normal orbit in the, bear with me, Arjuna asteroid belt that trails our planet. So, like, we have our own little asteroid belt that follows us around the sun,
Aw, I love
which I
that.
had no idea about.
It's our little familiar.
Yeah. But allegedly we'll be able to see it, so that's fun. I am gonna be having my peepers out for that.
I almost want to get a little telescope.
You read my mind. I was just thinking. Need a
That would be
telescope.
fun. That whole thing was a big old fun fact. That was awesome.
Right. 2 fun facts.
I'm like, we're doing another one?
No. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're at the end of the page.
You heard it. You heard it here. Do the things.
And you
This
can
was
also like us on TikTok and Instagram.
in
Right?
Spotify. If you don't like YouTube, we're there. Nobody listens to us there. It'd be cool if people were into that. But yeah,
Do
let
people
us
like
know
really
what's up.
use Spotify for
I do.
podcasting?
I mean, unless other people have better suggestions for me, open to suggestion. Let
No,
me
I
know where
watch
you listen to
everything
your
on
podcasts.
on YouTube.
I listen to a lot. I watch a lot of YouTube too. I watch way too much YouTube.
I watch more YouTube than I watch like television,
Me
probably.
too. Me too. There's also like no TV.
I've been waiting so long for like so many shows.
And everything got canceled. When they canceled Sabrina the Teenage Witch or whatever, the new Sabrina, I was so upset.
Dude, they canceled Sabrina and then they renewed Riverdale. And Riverdale's
Ew. No, I watched the first season of Riverdale and I hated it. And I used to love the comics when I was a kid. I would always get them. So
I
I
didn't even
did,
know it was like based on comics.
yeah, like Betty and Jughead. Yeah,
Oh.
I'll send them to you. They're like old school. You just pick them up like in the line at the grocery store or whatever.
Oh.
At
Cute.
least that's how I remember it. I guess we should say bye.
Okay, bye.